All right, I've got a Peter Saihan style of video today from the Basque Highlands. There's still some snow there in the mountains. I wanted to talk about perfectionism and why it's ruining your language learning. A lot of you keep asking me or keep complaining about this or that resource, the translator, this glossica, this and that, blah blah blah, not being accurate. Or them having some mistakes and so on and so forth for this or that language. And the reality of it is, you shouldn't really be worrying too much about that, at least in the initial stages. The goal should be for you to acquire as much vocabulary as possible in the beginning. You want to learn as many words as possible so you can listen to the language and understand as much as possible. Once you understand everything, and once you can speak, even if you speak with many mistakes, if you can speak a lot with a lot of mistakes, that's great. Until you get there, until you speak relatively fluently and you understand basically everything, you don't need to worry about mistakes, because those mistakes, you'll fix them simply by, I thought it was a car coming. You'll fix those mistakes with practice. In the sentences that you learn all the vocab in context, and some of the sentences are wrong. You'll eventually learn to use those sentences the right way simply by hearing the language in context over and over again. And you can do things like the translation exercise later on to correct the mistakes. But at first, it's not that important. Just learn the vocab, as many words as possible, and get as much input as possible. Just do those two things. It's much better to be able to say 10,000 sentences with a lot of mistakes than to be able to say 10 sentences perfectly. Perfectionism is ruining your language learning because it's making you go really, really slowly. Forget about being perfect. Focus on doing more. Do as much as you can, practice as much as you can, listen as much as you can, learn as many sentences and as many words as you can. Even if some of the sentences are wrong or some of the vocabulary is wrong, in the end it won't matter, because if you keep learning vocab, eventually you'll be able to listen to the language a lot more, understand a lot more, and you learn the right vocab and the right sentences and the right structures simply by using the language. So you want to be able to understand first. Just vocab. That's the thing. That's the main thing you want to learn. So yeah, don't obsess over perfection. Don't obsess over, is this accurate? Is this? Who cares? Just learn more vocab, right? Anyway, see you later.